Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Addison Wass, the president of the City Band Board, and on behalf of the band, I would like to welcome you to our first concert of 2026. We're very excited to be here for another year of music in the park. Historically, this is where past presidents of the City Band would have included a joke or something at the beginning of the concert, but given that it is 250 years since the, excuse me, we'll do that. Is this a little better? A little louder yet, okay. But given that this is 250 years since the founding of our nation, I figured that I could provide some fun facts about the age of the United States throughout the summer, compared to other things, such as the amazing Worthington City Band. We were founded in 1893 and have been around for 133 years. That means that for over half of our nation's lifespan, we have been playing music in the park for you to enjoy, and I think that's pretty neat. Our MC for this evening will be Josh Oberlo, and our intermission entertainment will be provided by Dave Anderson. Thank you again for coming, and I hope you enjoy the concert.
All right, well, it's my turn to come up here and address you fine folks. Nice to see everybody out tonight. So I am Josh Oberlo, as you mentioned there, Worthington native, currently employed at First State Bank Southwest here in Worthington, locally owned community bank since 1903, and I have the pleasure of addressing you here tonight. So it's a little bit difficult coming up here after so many years of funny limericks and stories told by people. So it's kind of hard to come up with some fresh material. So we're going to see if any of these land here. So some things about me, obviously I have a beard. I used to hate facial hair, but then it started growing on me. So I wanted to open with a joke about time travel, but you guys didn't like it. That's kind of setting the precedent with what we're going for tonight here, guys. So I did have something funny happen the other day, and I want to share it with you guys. So I went into the bathroom of all places, and I found a wooden shoe in the toilet. It was totally clogged. Now, without further ado, we'll move on to the program as written here. So welcome to the summer 2026 concert season. Each year we say, continue to say it with music is our opening theme song. We're also celebrating, as he mentioned, our country's 250th anniversary with various music from composers, eras, and genres in the United States. Now tonight we'll begin with one of the most famous American composers, John Philip Sousa. The American March has become the traditional season opener for the amazing Worthington City Band. In 1926, the University of Minnesota's football head coach, Clarence Spears, asked Sousa personally to compose the march for the university. The university president, Lotus Kaufman, really wanted this to debut at the school, but they had debuted it at the state fair that year. Now, Sousa described this march as the best piece he's ever written. It's one of just 4 marches that he composed for schools. And Sousa was heavily inspired by Minnesota's many Native American place names and used some Native American themes for this march. Now tap your toe as you enjoy Sousa's Minnesota March. So it's nice to see my folks here tonight. Alan and Janice Oberlo are in attendance, sitting out in the middle there, hi guys. So my dad and I were golfing one time, and a few holes in, I noticed he was really uncomfortable. And it was almost like it was tough to walk, and I was really wondering, boy, Dad, what's going on? And he said, you know, I'm a little embarrassed about it, but I got up this morning and I decided I should put on 2 pair of pants. Because I had a dream last night that I got a hole in one. I like telling dad jokes. Sometimes my dad even laughs. So our next piece here is Kentucky 1800. In this selection, Kentucky 1800 was arranged by Claire Grundeman in 1987. It's based on 3 American folk songs, The Promised Land, Cindy, and I'm Sad and I'm Lonely. These tunes are reminiscent of the years when pioneers were forging westward to the early mid-1800s. Now, Grundeman's works also include arrangements for radio, television, movies, ballet, and Broadway musicals. Enjoy this melodious masterpiece from America's past. So I am a dad to two teenage sons. My son Jonas is 16, my son Bennett is 19, and it's hard to believe how grown and how different they've become. But one thing that didn't change is my son Bennett is following my footsteps in some ways. When I was his age, I was compelled to get a unicycle. And about a month ago, Bennett purchased one too. And he decided that he wants to be the guy who people see riding around campus at University of Northern Colorado riding a unicycle. So I said that comes with a certain level of responsibility, and I wanted him to be clear on something. Now, do you know what the difference is between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle? Attire. Somebody behind me said it, spoiler alert. So, nice summer weather here. It's been very pleasant. I'm excited that everything shaped up tonight so we could still have everyone perform here for you guys. Now, on these nice summer days, I wake up in the morning sometimes and I think, you know, it's a nice morning. So I say out loud, I'm going for a run. I don't, but it's just a running joke. I also like to take my dog on walks. I do go for walks. And I found recently that if I take her to the pond, she gets attacked by ducks and geese. And I just can't figure out why. I'm almost hesitant to take her there. So I asked the veterinarian, you know, what can I do? And he says, there's not much you can do. She's purebred. Purebred. Boo. Moving on here, we're talking about a summer piece. This next number is called So Nice. Now, So Nice is also known as Summer Samba. It's a 1964 bossa nova song by Brazilian composer named Marcos Valle. The original lyrics were first written in Portuguese by Valle's brother, but the song eventually was translated into English by Norman Gimbel in 1966. The Walter Wanderley Trio's recording reached number 26 on the US Billboard Hot 100 list. Now, this feel-good tune was a welcome distraction from the struggles in our country with civil rights and free speech during the 1960s. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy this next tune, Summer Samba or So Nice. Let's give another round of applause, guys. Now, I saw on Facebook the other day that Forbidden Barrel is hosting a stein holding competition coming up. And it kind of piqued my interest. I thought that was kind of unique, and I'd like to give that a try. Now, I did have another ill-fated attempt one time at a kind of non-mainstream sport. I was really trying to form a competitive hide-and-seek team, but it turns out good players are really hard to find. So, I just wanted to lead into this one by saying Cumberland Cross is a really cool song. It's something that's been shaped over many generations, and we'll get into this one right now. So our next selection is the stunning Cumberland Cross, written by Carl Stroman in 1995. He composed over 70 pieces and shaped a new generation of musicians as a professor at Long Island University. This piece showcases his expertise by weaving together broad American folk harmonies. The song then changes into a lively dance in Copland style, reminding listeners of America's perseverance through difficult times. So please enjoy the beautiful, uplifting sounds of Stroman's Cumberland's Cross. Well, our musicians have been working hard for you here tonight, so now it's the time of the performance where we shift gears for a little while, give them a much-needed break over intermission. Now, don't fret if you've not been here before. Intermission doesn't mean you have to sit idly by. Tonight, we are very pleased to have our intermission entertainment. Dave Anderson is with us here tonight. So we're going to welcome Dave up to the stage.
I'm Dave Anderson. I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I came up here to play at Michael's Supper Club. I met my lovely wife, Monica, and she wouldn't let me go home. So I've been here ever since. That's 44 years, 43 years now. I'm going to do a few little Elvis songs and stuff like that for you. This is one called Blue Suede Shoes. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, now don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. And you can knock me down, step on my face, sign my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do. Honey, lay off of them shoes. Now don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. You can burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. Do anything that you want to do. Honey, lay off of them shoes. Now don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, now don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. And it's a blue suede shoes, and blue suede shoes, and blue suede shoes, and blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Thank you much, thank you much. Here's a song that was done by Mr. Buddy Holly. This one called Oh Boy. Oh boy. All my love, all my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, I want the world to see that you were meant for me. All my life I've been waiting, tonight there'll be no hesitating, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, I want the world to see that you were meant for me. Stars appear and the shadows are falling. You hear my heart a-calling. Little bit of love that makes everything right. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All my love, all my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, I want the world to see that you were meant for me. All my love, all my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, I want the world to see that you were meant for me. All my life I've been waiting, tonight there'll be no hesitating, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, I want the world to see that you were meant for me. Stars appear and the shadows are falling. You hear my heart a-calling. Little bit of love that makes everything right. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All my love, all my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, I want the world to see that you were meant for me. Thank you very much. Thank you much. Any of you guys like Johnny Cash out there? I got a Johnny Cash song. All right, we'll play this one. Love is a burning thing. It takes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 this ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 this ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 this ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 this ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Here's a little song by Dion and the Belmonts. You might remember this one. Here's my story, it's sad but true, about a girl that I once knew. She took my love and ran around with every single guy in town. Bum da 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 da, hey, bum da 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 da, hey, bum da 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 da, hey, hey, bum da 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 da, hey, bum da 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 da, hey, bum da 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 da. Should've known it from the very start. This girl would leave me with a broken heart. Now listen, people, what I'm telling you. Keep away from a runaround Sue. I miss her lips and the smile on her face. I touch her hair in that girl's warm embrace. So if you don't wanna cry like I do, keep away from a runaround Sue. I said, hey, hey, bum da 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 da, hey, bum da 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 da, hey, bum da 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 da. She likes to travel around. She loves you and she puts you down. People let me put you wise. Sue goes out with other guys. Here's some more love story from the guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. Ask any fool that she ever knew. Keep away from a runaround Sue. Said, hey, aren't you wise? Sue goes out with other guys. Here's the moral of the story from the guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. Ask any fool that she ever knew. Keep away from a runaround Sue. I said, hey, keep away from this girl. I don't know what you do now. Keep away from Sue. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sung by Alan Jackson and Jimmy Buffett. One called it 5 o'clock somewhere. The sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow, and so am I. Workday passes like molasses in wintertime, but it's July. Getting paid by the hour and older by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. I'd like to call it something, so I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. This lunch break's gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow I know there'll be hell to pay, but that's alright. I ain't had a day off in over a year. My Jamaica vacation's gonna start right here. The phone's for me, you can tell them I just sailed away. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I could pay off my tab, pour myself in a cab, be back at work before 2. But a moment like this, I can't help but wonder, what would Jimmy Buffett do? Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Thank you very much. I have one more song for you, then we're going to let the band get back in gear after their rest. This is one called Sweet Caroline. If you guys know it, help me out with it, all right? Mr. Neil Diamond did her. It goes like this right here. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's going strong. Was in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? And touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt runs off of my shoulder, how can I hurt while holding you? One, touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no, no. Thank you very much. We'll turn it back over to the band. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Dave. You played some of my favorite songs, and I'm sure some of all of yours as well. So let's get back to the amazing Worthington City Band. It is the time in tonight's program where we start to have the kids gather up front for the traditional Candy March. So if you guys want to start making your way up here, we'll get that rolling here shortly. Now, I know at my house, we try to keep candy and sweets out of the house as much as possible because if they're there, we eat them. Now, my wife asked me the other day where I always come up with candy, and I said, you know, we've been married for over 20 years, but I've still got a couple Twix up my sleeve. So, the Candy March is going to start. We'll invite all the kids of all ages, so young or young at heart, come on up to the front here. You can come up by the stage. And we want to give a big thank you to Southwest Hearing Technologies and Jason Vogt State Farm Insurance Agency for supporting our candy parade this season. Now, this week's march is Soldier, Soldier. Now, Soldier, Soldier takes place, and it takes us to an inspiring world of Leland Forsblad, an American composer and music educator. Now, Forsblad's journey took a dramatic turn during World War II when he served as a combat pilot. In 1943, he was shot down off the English Channel, captured by the Germans, and spent 22 long months as a prisoner of war in Stuttlag Luft 3. Even in captivity, Forsblad's spirit and his music shone through. He wrote and performed music on his accordion, not only to boost morale among his fellow prisoners, but also for a far more clever purpose. His accordion served as a hiding spot for an illegal radio undetected by German soldiers. After the war, Forsblad dedicated his civilian career in music education, composing over 1,000 scores for students from junior high through college. We hope you enjoy this wonderful and powerful resonant tune, Soldier, Soldier by Leland Forsblad and Wayne Livingston. So I'm not sure how it works in your house, but I know sometimes within a family you get kind of competitive with one another. Now my wife and I laugh sometimes at how competitive we are, but I laugh more. Now this next song puts you in a dreamy state. Fun fact about that, I'm so good at sleeping, I've perfected doing it with my eyes closed. So the next song, you'll recognize the distinctive bum 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 bum, Mr. Sandman. Immediately sets a playful and soothing tone. Mr. Sandman was composed by Pat Ballard in 1954 and became famous after being recorded by the Chordettes. The rich, layered harmonies beautifully blend together, creating a sound that is both nostalgic and magical. The lyrics tell the story of someone pleading with Mr. Sandman to bring them a dream, a perfect companion to make their nights more pleasant. Its endearing appeal lies in its ability to evoke a sense of nostalgia and wonder, making it a staple in the history of American popular music. We hope this brings you sweet dreams tonight. Now let's hear it with Mr. Sandman. So this section of my commentary, I'm going to call The More You Know. I'm going to give you some really important facts you guys might not have known before. So the first one here, everybody knows that good dental hygiene is very important. Now, I heard recently in a study that 9 out of 10 dentists said you should not brush your teeth with your left hand. A toothbrush is far more effective. Thank you. The next fact here you may not know, in the summertime in the United States, cheeseburgers and fries are a staple. It's part of Americana itself, but incidentally, neither of those items technically originated in the United States. But I'll do you one better. Did you know that the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? Turns out they were cooked in Greece. It's true, it's true. You guys can keep those. Our next number here is called Hymn for a Child. This offers a beautiful moment of reflection, and this touching piece is based on the beloved tune Jesus Loves Me, which was originally written as a poem in 1860 by Anna Bartlett Warner to comfort a dying child. Now, 2 years later, William Bradbury composed a familiar melody while adding the chorus of Yes, Jesus Loves Me Tonight. Hymn for a Child features a striking flute melody reminiscent of a child's voice with its simple beauty. As the piece unfolds, it adds rich harmonies, building to a powerful and moving conclusion. Tonight's selection was arranged by James Swearingen in 1999, inspired by the birth of his granddaughter, Hannah. We invite you to relax and immerse yourself in the smooth, moving melodies of Swearingen's Hymn for a Child. Now, our next piece this evening was composed by an Australian composer named Alex Lithgow. So, for the Australian part of it, I don't know if you know this, but do you know the word or what they call a lazy kangaroo? A pouch potato. Now, Australia is notorious for being a very dangerous place to live. But sometimes dangerous things happen that have nothing to do with the local animals or other things that might be dangerous. Recently in Australia, a photographer was seriously injured. Now, he's recovering from his injuries, but he was more or less crushed by a huge block of cheddar. But to be fair, everyone in the photo did warn him. Cheese. Boo. Sorry, that's a bad one to end on. So that ends my time with you guys here tonight. I appreciate you humoring me and going along with some of the goofy stuff I've come up with to share. I appreciate everyone inviting me. Thank you so much to Mike Peterson, the amazing Worthington City Band. Thank you to Dave Anderson for spending a great time with us, sharing some music that he's prepared, and had a really nice time with that as well. So now, as we move into our final piece, our final march for this evening is a true classic. Invercargill by the Australian composer Alex Lithgow. The spirited piece is named for Invercargill, the southernmost city in New Zealand, and Lithgow affectionately dedicated it as a memento to the many pleasant years he spent there in his boyhood. Originally written in 1901, it was rejected by publishers. However, its fate changed when it was rearranged in 1909. Alex's brother Tom needed a piece to be played by a mass band when Invercargill hosted the National Brass Band Contest. 7 years later, the march gained even greater significance when the United Kingdom bands were looking for a tune to represent ANZAC, Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, troops during World War I. The Invercargill March was selected because its composer had ties to both New Zealand and Australia. Even contemporary John Philip Sousa called this march a masterpiece and occasionally included it in his own concerts. Get ready to enjoy this powerful march.
Oh, what? The weather held out for us just exactly right here. And we're going to welcome the rain when it comes. There's no doubt about it. As long as it doesn't come 3 inches in a half an hour. Josh, thank you so very much. Get up here, please. A big hand for Josh Overall. Some of those jokes went right over my head, but I'm glad that you guys were able to enjoy all of that stuff. And Dave, oh, outstanding. I echo what Josh said. I recognized all, as did everybody out here who's over the age of 55. You betcha. Now, tonight's concert kind of culminated a full day of ribs and rides and now a concert. So I hope you enjoyed the ribs. And Jim, were you able to get out on the water with a pontoon with the wind? All right, very good. Yeah, Jim Elsing kind of spearheaded that whole thing, and I'm glad you guys were able to get out and enjoy it. And this is concert number 1. There are 8 more concerts to go every Wednesday, plus the 4th of July, until we get to the end of July. So thanks for coming. It's a great American tradition of the concert in the park, and we're going to close it with our tradition of America the Beautiful and Star Spangled Banner. Thanks again.